today you guys get to come with me on this job and my second job, so y'all get to see what I do there. I know I'm always talking about a second job. That's why I purposely film this day, because I don't go to my second job every day. I go 3 times out of, well, this week it was 4 times out of the week. It just depends. Like, I'm kind of like on call, but it's usually not every day, but I'm going today, so y'all get to see that too. Just a little heads up. But anyway, I just want to tell y'all pretty much how I ended up leaving my last job. So my last job was at a warehouse, and y'all, it wasn't super hard. Like, it wasn't a hard job. It was just the people that was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people can make a job harder than what it has to be. And I was just tired of y'all. Like, I was just so fed up and tired of that place. And it was a situation that happened, like, ever since I started working there. It was this little group of older women who didn't like me for whatever reason. Like, I don't know what their reasons are. You know what I'm saying? Because I never really talked to them. So I don't know how you could not like somebody you don't know. But, you know, a lot of people do that. But anyway, yeah, she had a problem with one of them in particular that made me be like, yeah, I'm out. She approached me about a parking spot, and she was just like really rude and nasty, and was rolling her neck and rolling her eyes in my face and stuff. And, you know, I just had enough. You know what I'm saying? I am a very nice person, but I'm not gonna pretend like if you catch me on the right day, that you won't see a whole nother side of me. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what happened. I didn't get fired or anything. I was just like, yeah, this is my time to go. For one, I was just unhappy with the job, and I had been feeling like I needed to transition anyway. But sometimes God will place certain situations in your life where you can't do nothing but leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you in a relationship that you don't want to leave for real? Like, you don't like it here, but you don't want to leave. And then God will make something happen where it's just like, dang, I gotta go now. Like, it's getting scary. So that was pretty much what happened. Like, it was a situation where I wasn't happy, but I don't feel like I would have took that leap of faith like that if it wasn't for that situation. So I'm very grateful that that situation happened the way that it did. Otherwise, I know for a fact I would have left the job. It just would have took me a lot longer. I've never been bullied in my life, and I'm not going to start as an adult. You know, I'm not exactly where I want to be yet, but I've come, like, each year of my life I have progressed. And it's just like, as long as I continue to do that, and as long as I got God with me, what do I have to be worried about? To me, no matter what happens in my life, as long as I got God, and I know He'll never leave me, so I always have Him, it just don't make sense for me to worry. Because y'all know I graduated in 2018 with my bachelor's in business. My minor was marketing. So, you know, I kind of felt cheated. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I've talked about this on my channel. Like, I kind of felt cheated because I spent all those years in school, so much money and resources that I've dedicated to getting a degree. And it's just like, before I graduated, I felt so optimistic. I'm like, you know, things are finally looking up for me. You know, I'm about to go into my career. Life's about to be smooth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that naive feeling of, okay, I'm accomplishing one thing and I'm moving on to the next thing. But life is not very linear. Life has a way of just showing you and humbling you, like, yeah, nah, this ain't what you think it is. I'm about to show you what it really is. So I went through years of just like working different jobs that I hated, working and like being judged for it too. Like, I've talked about that too. Like, people judge you, like, why you working at a fast food place? You got a degree. Why you working at a warehouse? You got a degree. And people look at it like you're not applying yourself. But in reality, people who've never been in your shoes cannot afford, or I would advise you to never pay attention to people who have never put on the shoes you have on. They don't know what they feel like. They don't know how to lace them up. They don't know where to go get them from. Like, you should never take advice from people who have never been in your situation or never plan on being in your situation. So yeah, people judge you a lot based upon like what they feel like you should be doing, not really looking at the reality of the way things are headed or the way things are going. Because I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people who have college degrees these days, they have not been able to find work. But like I was saying, it's hard out here for people with degrees. Like, it's harder than people really realize, especially if that's not a road you have traveled. So I just personally recommend anybody, you know, in that situation to just keep striving for better. I'm even like going through a phase where, you know, things are not going the best when it comes to my businesses that I've created. And what I've realized is I just need to set the tone and set the foundation and get a lot more discipline, which is why I'm back on YouTube. Hey y'all gonna see me a lot more now than you ever have. And it just makes sense for me to take my time and keep striving for better and get adjusted to this new schedule I'm on so I can do everything. You know, I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, I'm quitting my job today and then don't got the resources to fund my business. I want to be able to still do what I'm doing, come into the office every day, do what I need to do, get off, still go to my second job for however long I need to, and still make time in between, because there's time. There's always time. Like, I've made so many excuses, and I'm just done with that. It makes sense now for me to set the tone and set the foundation and be more consistent and just find peace. When your life is peaceful, you don't have time to be like, oh, I gotta go do this. You don't feel like this so much. Like, when your life feels a lot like this, all over the place, one arm this way, one arm that way, it's because you don't got no peace and you're trying to find comfort in something. So all those things you're doing, you're not finding no comfort in it. You're just trying to keep drilling and keep doing it until it feels comfortable. And I just don't have no interest in doing that no more. I'm always busy now, don't get me wrong, but I'm doing things that make sense now. Pretty much, I'm on a new journey, and I love y'all enough to bring y'all with me.
Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on it.
How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Ooh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, honey. Oh, baby. Ooh, yeah. Oh, baby. Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm home from work and I'm about to make me a smoothie. Now, you want to pay attention, and I'm sorry about the quality, but my camera's dead. But you want to pay attention because I'm the smoothie queen. I say that in the most humblest way possible. Am I lying? She eating, but she agrees. Pretty much, I'm gonna make me a smoothie to go with my salad from Salata. My mama got me one because while I was at work, the lettuce hanging all out. The spinach, I mean, I don't eat lettuce. Okay, y'all, I gotta make this quick because I don't have a whole lot of storage on my phone. But pretty much, I use the mixed fruits from Costco, and it comes in the big bag, but it comes with like 5 or 6 individual bags like that. I also use oat milk and agave. This is the Walmart brand, and that's pretty much all that I use. If I want to, you know, spice it up, add some spinach, I do. If you make your smoothie another way, do you, but I'll show y'all what it looks like once I get done.
Start.
start talking to y'all, please don't pay my skin no mind. Like, I do so much for her, but she don't care nothing about me. This is a one-sided relationship. But anyway, I'm about to leave job number 2. I'm wrapping up here. If y'all have not noticed, I do custodial work at night. I don't really want to share too many details just because that's why I'm kind of like vlogging against this blank wall, because I don't know about anywhere else because I can't relate to living nowhere else. But when you live in Atlanta, you know, you can tell background details. You be like, oh yeah, I know what it said. Oh yeah, I know what it said. Oh yeah, I know what it is. It's real easy to figure out what somebody at. So yeah, I don't play like that. I don't play like that. So pretty much, yeah, I do custodial work at night. I told y'all earlier, I'm not above doing no type of work. This job pays well. I only come a few nights out of the week. It's simple. I do my job, I get out of here. I don't have to clock in or clock out. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much whenever I wrap up what I'm doing, I can leave. So it just works out for me. And I still do it, although I have a better and nicer job. I still do it because a little extra income don't hurt. And honestly, my plan is once I get my business going to where I want it to go and everything functioning how I want it to function, I'll be able to kind of like slide up out of here. But now it's no problem. I don't mind it. It's cool. And yeah, I'm about to get out of here for the night. And I'll see y'all when I get home. I'm gonna show y'all what I do when I get home, because this is a day in my life. So the night ain't over with, baby. It's still young.